you want to just give us another chance? Please. I'm going to say something first. Do you know anything about the first performance of this piece?
The first, no, I do not.
Neither do I. But I'm pretty sure, because it's called a quartet, that it was sung by a quartet. And in fact, Brahms was kind of specific about that. And a good clue is if you see Brahms' choral piece with piano, it's a quartet. These are the waltzes, together, and a bunch of other pieces. If you see a Brahms piece where there is no piano, it's likely for a choir. Now, these were done with choirs even in his lifetime. But the point I want to make is that if you imagine four singers in the living room or something else, and pianists, then those singers, to get through the phrases, that implies a kind of tempo. Like, could I sing this phrase in a comfortable way? Or would it be a little too slow? Or it could be too fast, too. But for now, the tempo that you found to start with, we could kind of get through as a choir. No individual could get through in a comfortable way. So, a good way really to grade these. Obviously, you sing through the parts and figure out a way that is comfortable for you as a singer. Especially this, because it is kind of solo music, one part. So think of that, just go faster, and you'll sense that people are more comfortable. Okay? Try it again, feel that. And another clue is you see page 3 and 4, one part at a time. Why would it be for like a whole bit? It's one second, it's a solo moment.
Thank you.
purpose of letting you give us a release. And hold it, and then give us the release.
Just the last one.
Last chord.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, it's a challenge because we have, right? I would suggest that they should come very quickly at the same time. And we think of it as one event, right? But what we need from you, we talked before about the fact that a release is very similar to an entry. They're just both events. Top, think of it like a top. Let's simplify life and just the last measure without the roll, okay? Just the chorus, the last measure.
Sure.
It's there, and then we release it. There's some kind of bumps going on at the bottom of it, but I don't think we need. So here's the last part. Ready, ready, go, ready, ta, or ready. It's better. Much better. Try it again. Even simpler. That's very nice. Here's what you did. And here's another way. Into I. You were very sneaky about it, and that can be very expressive. It worked fine for you. To me, it's a little more reliable, and it just gives us that much more warning. Right. And it has to stop from it has to start from a stop position, from a still position.
Okay.
Just like a preparation.
This motion.
Well, I'm not sure you really need that. It can, you know, if you really want that or something, but trust us to sustain a good sound because we're singers, and then you're showing us when to release. Now, what would you like to rehearse?
I'd like to work that hemiola section. So, page 8, please. We'll get right into it. So, it's measure 51. Starting with the mat. Try again for a better start. Be sure to have prepping. There's some interesting things here because it's in 3/4. The voices sound like they're in 2.
Yes.
The piano sounds like it's in some sort of.
Oh, I think the piano goes with the voices. The bottom note on the left hand is right with our zot each time. It's a 2-beat unit. Yaw, right? So we're working together, and you're right. The zot is sort of the beat, the larger beat. Can you just show us that? Let's get rid of the beat pattern. But we're going to assume that we're just listening to Julie. We'll be together. You're just going to give us zot, right?
Okay.
Just point at us when it's time to zot. Okay, and I think maybe that's what the listener's supposed to hear. Boom, 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 which breaks the 3/4 of the piece overall, right? So you could even conduct it that way. Sometimes I think, I like to think of, anybody ever seen Yo-Yo Ma conduct? Have you? Oh, I've never seen him conduct. But I imagine what he might conduct like. You know, I mean, I'm sure he could learn how to do that perfectly well, but if he were coaching some people, string quartet, and through a gesture, it would be a gesture to elicit some energy, or no, not you, or that type of gesture, not a beat pattern, right? And but probably would be very musical. So that might be a useful thing for us, to just once in a while, and especially when we have piano, to keep us on track pretty much. You know, we're not going to get lost. Let's get into this. And when you get to those it's especially, it's a special moment, as you said. Let's start where the guys start. They pick up the bottom of 7. Why don't we start at the top of page 7, so we have a couple bars of swooping around together. Swooping. So you have a very nice skill. Good job.